my pleasure now to introduce our next speakers, Dr. Tina Zamora, as well as her students, Mira Chang and Dena Ingraham. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for this opportunity to speak on Earth Day. We dedicate our presentation to Carolina Said Laban, who was actually one of our Winter 2024 cohort members who did a project in the Accounting 5385, that's Corporate Governance and Professional Ethics, reimagined as centering on ESG and sustainability. So what I really wanted to show you actually was a workshop that I attended last summer in Santa Clara University, and the faculty prompt was, what is one way in which your course lesson plans or assignments could use your campus as a living lab for applied learning about sustainability and or help the campus advance the sustainability goals? My class is already sustainability infused and inclusive and wanted to convert it to be sustainability focused. And that meant changing my term project to a sustainability reporting quality project. Now, I also knew about STARS, which Phil had talked about earlier. And when I dug a little deeper, turns out that sustainability report for Seattle University is externally and internally assured. So there's where I connected the dots to use STARS as my living lab. So you may recognize this. This is the Ignatian pedagogical paradigm with the 5 parts. So over the course of the term, every couple of weeks or so, the students had some tasks they needed to turn in for review. First one is to select the component or the element within the STARS report that resonated with them. And then they did some analysis, some trend analysis for the 2016, 2018, 2021 report, and identified whatever SU initiatives really contributed to that trend. And then they started 2 weeks later to brainstorm suggestions on continuous improvement ideas within their subsection, followed by the 2024 report that they analyzed right off the hot of the presses to update their analysis given updated standards actually that were coming out right around there as well. And finally, their final deliverable was really to consider the impacts of their recommendations and maybe to update them as well. Their prompt really was to provide recommendations to improve SU sustainability performance score and rating, which reflects SU's progress towards delivering a better and more sustainable future for all. So essentially, STARS becomes my living lab because it is a sustainability report. ASHE has provided reporting standards, and SU's credits and scores represented our sustainability performance. Mira and Dena are here to talk about their term projects.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mira. I'm a grad student in Accounting and Analytics program in Arbors. For my term project in corporate governance class, I had an opportunity to work on Seattle University's water use and recommendations for its STARS report. Seattle University has successfully reduced its total potable water use since 2018, and as a result, its STARS credit in water use has improved. To continue this progress in further reducing potable water use, I would like to propose 2 recommendations. Please consider that conducting further cost-benefit analysis would be beneficial to evaluate whether these suggestions are feasible for Seattle University. Firstly, I suggest replacing push-type faucets with automatic sensor faucets in public bathrooms. As an ASU student, I've observed that these push-type sink faucets often result in unnecessary water waste. By transitioning to automatic sensor faucets, we can expect to reduce this water waste. Secondly, I propose building a water hub on campus. Water hub is a wastewater treatment facility introduced by Emory University. This enables recovery and repurposing of wastewater for various needs such as cooling and heating facilities and toilet flushing. By implementing a water hub, Seattle University can reduce its reliance on potable water. Working on this project has been very valuable experience because it reminded me once again that water is a finite resource and clean water shouldn't be taken for granted. As a serious droughts have been becoming increasingly more common in Washington state, it is hoped that we together can make a meaningful impact on sustainable water use. Thank you for listening, and I will hand this over to our next presenter, Dena.
Thank you, Mira. My name is Dena. I'm pursuing a master's in public administration and an accounting certificate. I really enjoyed this module. Learning about sustainability reporting and assurance using SU as a living lab has really expanded my understanding of the everyday role corporate governance has in promoting a sustainable future, as well as my role as a student. a contributor and stakeholder in promoting SU's efforts in sustainability. So I had the opportunity to reflect on SU's progress in supporting underrepresented groups. And this credit parallels with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 4 and 10, as well as our university strategic directions plan and goals 4. And we actually obtained full credits in this metric in the 2021 STARS report. So there were several programs and initiatives disclosed focused on recruitment, retention, and support for faculty, staff, and students of underrepresented groups. With regards to student recruitment, particularly with scholarships, there were scholarships highlighted, the majority of which target low-income students. So some of them are mentioned here. And as I read several institutional reports, I observed institutions that had also invested in scholarships that targeted individuals from multiple underrepresented identities. So in the vein of continuous improvement and to promote a more inclusive campus that reflects society at large, I believe it's our advantage to also invest in some of these initiatives. We've already began some of this work with Lift SU, and of course it will hinge on just more cost-benefit analysis, but that's sort of some of my takeaways. And I'd really like to thank Dr. Zamora for inviting Mira and I to share this stage with her and just sparking my curiosity and encouraging my sustainability literacy by investing in integrating this subject in this module. Thank you so much.
Any question? So if I could bring all of my students up here with me, I would have. There are actually 25 projects in this term project. And so I wanted to actually take this last 20 seconds or so to ask either one of you, what were some other term project topics that your peers did that kind of resonated with you and that you were glad that you saw?
If I had an opportunity, I think I would have appreciated doing waste minimizations or diversion project because as an SU students, like in school, because of the size of campus user daily, I think it might be school finds it challenging that it's controlling or reducing the waste. So yeah, I would have liked that project.
Happy Earth Day, everybody. Thank you.